Since I could not find the proper video to solve the Rubik's Cube, I am going to make it myself. It's going to be kind of a lengthy video because there are a lot of steps. I am only going to show how to complete the first two layers. It's going to be very simple once you understand the concept behind this process. First thing you need to understand is that if it looks like this, it has the same exact layout, in that if the center color is the side that belongs to that color. So this that I'm pointing at right now is the blue side. This is the white, the orange, the green, the yellow, and the red. Okay. The way I learned is solve the top white part first. You're going to come up with what's called the white cross. So you need to get the white square here because this is already partially done. And I can show you how I did that actually. Let's turn some of this around a little bit, because the goal is to get the white cross first. All right, so always keep the white facing up. This is the top. So keep the top. Don't turn the Rubik's Cube all these different directions when you're trying to figure out. Keep this at the top and solve it this way. Keep it facing up. Always solve it this way, okay? So my goal is to get the white cross. So first thing I want to do is find out where all the white middle squares are. So this is a white middle because it's in the middle, okay? And try to keep stuff as simple as possible. This is just in the middle. Don't look at, in any other way, but this is the middle, okay? Middle white. This is a middle white because it's in between. Here is a middle white. It's in between. It can't do nothing else but be right there, okay? So it's in the middle. And then we're going to solve for the white cross. So this one has an orange connected to it. This white has an orange connected to it. So I need it to line up with the orange side. So if I find the orange side, it's right here. So all I'm going to do is find that orange middle, and I want it to be with the white or the orange side. So there's a lot of ways of getting it around there. For me, the quickest way is to I'm going to take this and turn it down. So it's underneath there now. I'm keeping the white at the top. I'm going to turn this way so that this is aligned. That's that white middle is aligned with this square, which is the orange side. And now all I have to do is rotate it to put it up there. So now that white is with the orange side. That's the proper way of doing that. Here is the blue middle. White top or white middle with the blue corresponding. Same thing. I'm going to turn this downwards to get it to the bottom. Now it's at the bottom. I am going to turn this till I get to the blue side. It's aligned with the blue side, and I'm going to rotate it up. Now I have the orange and the blue done. Here's the red and white. Same thing. I'm going to turn this downwards so that it's at the bottom, and I'm going to turn it until I get to the white side and just rotate it up. Now I have the red and the blue, but what happened? I lost the orange. Where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to just rotate that back up. And so far, it's almost done. I just need one more, which is the green side. So I'm going to go look for the green middle. There it is. I'm going to turn that down so it's at the bottom, and I'm going to twist it to the green side. I'm going to rotate it up, and I just need to get the orange back up, and that's the white cross. That white cross, once you get the white cross, you have to make sure that all of the sides are aligned with their proper color. Red, just the two. You don't have to worry about this bottom one. Just these first two. Red and red, green and green, orange and orange, blue and blue. And the white cross is complete. Now I need to fill in the corners. So I need to get the whites in the corners. Now this one is a little more complex, but once you understand the concept, it's very, very easy. So let's start with this one because it's already facing out. You want the whites to be facing out like this to feed them into the corner. Now to feed them into the corner, you have to find the color that's on this side of it, okay, red and the white. And that means it needs to be in the red corner. So I'm going to turn it this way because this is the red side. That's the red. And that means this one goes in this corner because it's red here and it's white here. So that means when you get it in here, the white's going to be at the top and the red's going to be right here. So to feed it into the corner, you're going to turn away from the corner. So see how it's facing this way? I'm going to turn away from the corner. So you're going to turn it right. You're going to turn that corner down. So I put that corner down, that side down, and then I put this back, and then I twist it up. And now that's the red and white is in there. Let's do it again. So any of them facing out, none of them are facing out. They're up here. They need to be down here to properly do this. So if you're looking at this direction, if I twist this like that, that white square is now right there. Okay. Now here's where it gets tricky. If what I want to do is now keep this, I need to keep this orange the way it was. So I'm not going to do anything right here. What I'm going to do is just twist the bottom so that I can put that back the way it's supposed to be. I need to keep that white cross done. So now I got this facing out. It has green on it. That means this is the green side corner. This is the green side. It needs to go right here because it's the green and red. Sorry, I did not mention that. So this is this corner because it's green and red. Green and red. That's what you want to look for. The two colors is on that square. So I'm going to turn it this way, put it down, put it back, feed it up. Green, red, white. Okay, here's two more. They need to be down here. They're not. So I'm going to twist it out, put this back so I can keep that aligned. It is orange and green. So I need to turn this until it's on the orange and green side. Orange and green, orange and green. That means it goes right here. So I'm going to turn away from where it goes, pull that side down, feed it in there, pull it up. Got one more. So what I gotta do? It's gonna be orange and blue. So this is already in the corner. Blue is right here, orange is right here. So it already is where it needs to be. I just need it down here so I can feed it in there. Okay, so I'm going to turn it down, twist it out the way. I'm going to fix this. Before I do anything else, I need to put this back to where it was. Okay, now I got the blue and orange. And this is blue, but see how it's in this corner, blue and red corner? I needed to be in the blue and orange corner, so I'm going to turn it once. So it's in the blue and orange, between the blue and the orange. That means it needs to be right here. So I'm going to face it towards me. I'm going to twist it, pull this side down, twist it back, put it up. Now, all of the top is done. That is complete. You know you did it correct if you see the colors in a T shape. So let's look at this one because it's easy to see. That is a T shape. Blue T. That's the orange T. This is a green T. Even though you see this green right here, this is a green T. And this is a red T. Even though that red is right there, it's still a T. Like if I block that, that is a red T. So all of these sides are correct. That means this is done properly. Now we want to feed the next layer in. We want to complete the next layer. Okay. So to complete the next layer, it gets a little more tricky. The top cross is easy. You can get that. Take some time and practice, but you can get that. The T's on the side, a little more complicated. This is going to be the next level of complication. Okay. So, step one is to look at the bottom and see which of the squares do not have a yellow connected to it. This one does not. This one does not. You want a middle color that does not have a yellow connected. You're going to turn that to the color that it has on it, which is orange. So I'm going to turn it to the orange side. And I'm going to see what color is on the bottom. This has a blue color on the bottom. So I'm going to turn away from the color that's at the bottom of it. I'm always keeping the white at the top still. The white is still the top. I'm going to turn away from the blue because that's the color that's at the bottom. Turn away, pull this side down, put that side back in, turn that side back up. Let's pause there. I just changed the top. I need to fix that. To fix that, you need to put this back in the corner that was in. It's the blue and orange side, so it's already where it needs to be. So turn the Rubik's Cube so that it's facing you. And since it needs to go in this corner, you need to turn away from that corner. If it was like this, we'll come back. Let's do one step at a time. It wants to be here. We want to put it here, so we need to turn it away from that corner. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way. Look, this way. Turning it away from the corner this way to the left because I want it in the right. So I'm turning it to the left. Pull this side down. And then turn this back in and then twist that back up and now boom. Now I'm going to go back to the bottom. I'm looking for any ones that any middle color that does not have a yellow. This has yellow. So this one doesn't. It has blue. It's already in the red column, but if it wasn't, you would just turn it until it's at the red, on the red side. It has blue at the bottom. I'm going to turn it away from blue. Green is over here. Blue is over here. So I'm going to turn the bottom away from the blue side, okay? Turning it away from the blue side. Turn it away from the blue side. Turn the blue side down. Turn the bottom back. And then push this back up. And now again, this is not fixed anymore, so I need to get this back in there. Red and blue. It's already where it should be. Red and blue. I'm going to turn it away, but which way should I turn it? Do I go right or do I go left? If you say it right, you're correct, because I want to turn it away from this square. So I'm going to turn to the right, pull this down, pull this back in there, turn that up. And as you can see, it's already starting to get solved, the first two rows. So now I just need to find another square that does not have a yellow connected to it. That has yellow. This one does not. So this one does not. Now, let me get the focus right. Okay. So this one does not have a yellow connected to it. It's orange and green. So this is the green side. This is blue. I need to turn what? Which way do I need to turn this? Away from the green side. So if the green is over here, I'm turning it away from the green side. I'm keeping the white as the top, turning it away from the green side, okay? So I'm gonna do that again. So I'm turning away from the green side. I'm gonna turn the green side down. I'm gonna put that back in there. Turning it back basically is what I mean to say. Turn that back up. Gotta fix this again first before I can move on to the next step. It's already where it should be because it's orange and green. So I'm going to face this towards me. I'm going to turn away from where I want it to be. Pull that side down. Turn it back. Turn it up. That's the first two rows complete. First two rows of the Rubik's Cube complete. I would say practice that. Watch this video over again and just keep practicing the two top rows, because to solve it completely from here, it gets even more complex. So it would consist of turning the Rubik's Cube upside down, or what I consider upside down, so that we can solve for the bottom. But that's the first 2 rows. I would say try it a bunch of times. Just keep practicing the first 2 rows, and eventually we can work on the 3rd row. But right now, just get that mastered.